Call Haloyim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied in Ruel for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. Salakia. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan. And this one will be called Folly is Set Up High. I'm talking about high like the summit, high like the mountains, like the high risers that Edom dwell in. Yeah, folly is set up high. Okay, so you're getting a little hint of what this lesson is going to be based around. And this, hey, once again, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, there's everything. Is if you're observant, if we're watchmen's, it's something to report on. Okay, we're supposed to report and see and report. And we're the seers. We're the ancient seers. We're the prophets. Okay, so I just pray for inspiration for videos. But here we go though. This is the book of Isaiah 1, starting at verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has spoken. I have nourished. What does it mean to nourish? What is a mom? What does a sane mother do for her child? Not these new age, especially starting at Eve, starting at the house of Judah. You know, we not talking about uh dropping off your child and going on vacations and leaving. No, nourish the breastfeeding and nourishing and warmth and gentle. I have nourished and brought up children. What children are they? The house of Yasharallah. Okay, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, you speckled birds that look like every other nation because we're scattered amongst them. However, your father goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob's 12 sons are our fathers. Okay, Yasharallah. That's who the children are. And they have rebelled against me. And that's okay. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. So these animals have understanding and they follow understanding. Okay, they apply understanding, not wisdom, just understanding. But Yasharallah does not know. My people, whose people? My people doth not consider. Okay, simple nation. A people laden. Laden means thick and layered on with iniquity. Now here's the problem. Iniquity is already multiple sins. So laden with iniquity is man. You racking it up there, bro. You looking like the United States debt right now. Laden with sin. You looking like that $30 trillion debt was of sin. A seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. Don't we see them every day? Okay. They have forsaken Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They have provoked the Holy One of Yasharallah unto anger. They are gone a way backward. Okay. They should, why should ye be stricken anymore? All right. Why shall I suffer you to do this? Ye have revolted more and more. The whole head is sick. Okay. Your whole mind, your whole brain is sick. Okay. And the whole heart, once again, that's your mind. The lob. You look, he just really backed that up. Let's get that right here. Heart. Salakia. Here we go. Let's get that. This is heart.
Strong's H 3824.
Lav.
Levav. Levav.
Okay, let's get this straight right here. There is no E in Hebrew. Okay? There is no E. There is no E in Hebrew. So it's La Ab, Laab, which means what? Enter man's mind, will. Enter man's mind, will. Of course, it says heart, but once again, so understanding. Where does your understanding come from? Does it come from your chest beating? No, it comes from your mind. So let's go back to that. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more against what? The law, statutes, and commandments. The whole head is sick. See, that was a hint right there. The and the whole heart faint. Okay, so you just can't get it. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to end this chapter of Edom's rule, and 2/3 of our people are definitely gonna be treated like fools. All right, let's keep this moving. Amos 3, chapter 1. Hear this, the word that Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, has spoken against you, O children of Yasharallah, against the whole family. Who is the whole family? You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, the speckled birds, who still are the so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, but we have to say that because I mean we all the same people. It's 12 tribes, okay? Put it like that. Salakia. The so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics are the majority because we're the mass of us are here at spiritual Babylon, but it all goes back to the 12 progenitors, okay? Wherever you stay, all right? For real, for real. But the majority coming out of this captivity are the hey, Babylon's gonna get the work, and he has brought the 10 tribes down here and they're numerous, and they still flooding in. Okay, all right. So Salakia, Amos 3:1. Hear this, the word that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has spoken against you, O children of Yasharallah, against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt. Egypt, bondage, bondage. Okay, saying, listen to this, Amos 3:2. Who can get around this? Vocab Malone, ain't no way around this. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. And he has. That's what he's doing. We're at the end of this chastisement. Okay, but hey, Jacob's trouble is the turn up, it's the climax, and that's where we are. The door is knocking. It's cracked open. It's cracked open. Okay? Can two walk together except they be agreed? All right? So them two walking together can't look, holy means separate. Yasharallah, the 12 tribes of Yasharallah, the nation of Yasharallah has been separated. He said, you have I only known. He gave us his will. He gave us his Allah, his power. He didn't give it to the 17 nations. Okay? The only way these nations can fuck with us is if this is his will. That's the end of the story. Okay? It's not a free for all. All right? It's the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, this is 2 Corinthians. Well, damn, Gucci. Okay. This is Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity. Okay? And the rich is set in low. Now, what did I name this? Folly is set up high. Folly is set up high. Okay? Let's get it. I need two definitions here. What is folly?
Strong's H, 5529. Sechel. Sechel.
Okay? So in paleo, sabala or sabla. I don't know if that goes together. I don't, because I can't, they don't have a connector that paleo has. So it's either sabala or sabla. But regardless, listen, what does it say about it? Just says folly. Well, I guess we all know what folly is. To this day, we know what folly is. But what is the word? I said folly is set up high. What does the scripture say? Dignity. Let's get that word. Let's get that word. It sounds like Marah Yum. Yeah, I bet because I bet that those last two have the tittle and paleo, meaning the little slither. So it would be Marah Yum. Okay, we'll see what they say.
Strong's H 4791. Marom.
See,
Marom.
there go that E again. And O, we ain't got no O in Paleo Hebrew. There is no O in Paleo Hebrew. These motherfucking little hatters and Esau. But anyway, what does it say? High. So the word that we was looking up was dignity. High, elevated. Elevated place. What did I say this? Folly set up high. Then I even said high riser, the summit, the mountain, the government. Yeah, the government of United States of America. And this is even about, oh, that's the spirit. Wait till you see what I got for you up my sleeve. Here we go. So once again, listen, folly is set up high, super high. Look, high elevated places. High riser. Okay, here we go. Fair use, fair use. I'm not selling anything. This is strictly for educational purposes. Okay, fair use. 107. All right.
Kamala Harris
Damn, that just made me feel
campaigning in
better.
its final days. Campaigning in its final days. Kamala Harris, the Blue Camp candidate, turned 60 over the weekend. She celebrated her birthday on the campaign trail with a church in Georgia singing for the vice president. Giving her campaign a push for
Now listen. How many violations? Look, when you go to your work, when you work for these warehouses like Amazon, they show you these videos when you start training. How many violations did you catch in that video? We're going to count them out. First of all, I got the scriptures coming for you about the birthdays and holidays, period. Holidays, period. Okay? If it's not a feast day of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, it should not exist. Fuck what you think. You lean into your own existence. So we got that problem. Then we got who was singing happy birthday? You, Jake, the the church. The church, Christianity. Not the Hebrew Israelites. Only KD, self-proclaimed fat ass bubbled eyed. Uh, we gonna eat pork on Yahweh Day. It's Yahweh Day. Only he would do some shit like we gonna sing birthday on Yahweh Day. Only he would do that and lead his congregation. I can't even see Nate the Snake doing videos with birthdays. At least I ain't seen uh Bishop King Nathaniel do that yet. I ain't seen Sakari say happy birthday. I can only see KD, but back to this Christianity. This fucking church, this church, this church, okay, is singing happy birthday to who? To the government, to the establishment, to they want to be queen. They want to worship queen. Come on her, the Edomite. This is strictly biblical. It's always been. Ain't nothing new. We still in Rome. That's it. Oh, that's just beautiful. We still in Rome. Come on, her Harris and Trump are both Edomites. And oh, she black. Happy birthday. You dumb motherfuckers. That's why I brought out Isaiah. That's why I brought out Isaiah 1 and 3. You fucking stupid, bro. You people are stupid. So, well, once again, how many violations? All right, hey, look, if you didn't catch them, let's do it again.
campaigning in its final days. Kamala Harris, the Blue Camp candidate, turned 60 over the weekend. She celebrated her birthday on the campaign trail with a church in Georgia singing for the vice president.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, that's enough of that folly. That's set up high. I'm so the water Yahweh about Folly is set in great dignity. Hey, and I mentioned like a mountain at the beginning and didn't even know mountain is government. Well, who are they praising to? The government. They're not praising to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Yeah, wasn't nobody singing one day. The 12 disciples wasn't. Happy birthday, Yahushua. The fuck out of here. Let's see what the scriptures say about this birthday. 4:14. Call Haloyim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bahashim Rikakwadash. The water Abba. The water. Because, hey, I couldn't do this without your blessings. All right, this is the book of Job. We're going to see what Job, the righteous Job, said about this situation. Job 1. Happy birthday. Bullshit. Okay. Job 1 and 4. And his sons went and feasted in their houses. Everyone his day. What's his day? You know what that is. We know what that is. His day is my day. We still use that same terminologically today. Now, you know what that is? That's self-worship already. You become the idol. Look, we ain't got to go into detail what people do for their so-called birthdays. You leave your kids at home. Okay? These fucking easily they kids at home for weeks. Now everybody got a birthday week. That's self-fucking worship, man. The best thing that happened to me was coming to this truth and realizing that we're not even on the real calendar. Okay, so sometimes around the season you was born, yeah, you was born, but get off of that shit. That's what Yahweh Bashim Yahshua wants us to put away. And out of one righteous out, we're gonna get that in the rest of this lesson. So once again, Job 1 and 4, and his sons went and feasted in their houses. Everyone his day, all of them. So they was having party after party after party. Don't we do that today? And then I was born in July. So how many July kids is out here? You seeing July out, man, anyway. And sent and called for their three sisters to eat and to drink with them. Okay. And it was so when the day of their feasting were gone about that Job sent and sacrificed, sent Salakia. I read that wrong. I got to get that right. Job 1 and 5. And it was so when the days of their feasting were gone about, carrying on, that Job sent and sanctified them and rose up early in the morning and ordered blunt offerings according to the number of them all. For Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned and cursed Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in their hearts. Yeah, because what was they doing? They was disobeying. They're self-serving. Matter of fact, not only you self-serving, but the person going along is serving you. Okay? It's your day. Okay? Thus did Job continuously. So Job had to go over this ritual over and over, feeling like, hey, I gotta pray for forgiveness for my children. Okay, now we're gonna slide over to Job 3, verse 1. After this, now this is the real detailed part about the birthday. Let me break this down. Job knew better, so this is going to even back it up. Okay, this is on him. Job laments. Job 3 and 1. After this, opened his mouth and cursed his day. Well, so why do you think he was doing sacrifices or not praying and repentance to Yahweh Bashim Ashai doing for the sake of his children? Because he knew that they was fucking up. So listen to this. After this, opened Job his mouth and cursed his day. His day, the same thing. And Job spoke and said, let the day perish whereof I was born. Because when you was born here to die in this flesh. You know, only some of the election and only some of the election, because some of us have to be faithful to death and will receive a crown. So only some of the election will not have to face death on this side. You feel me? So if you're born into this flesh, you're gonna die in this flesh. Let the day perish where I was born, and the night in which I said, there is a man child conceived. Let that day be darkened. Let not Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, regarded from above. And that's exactly what he does. He does not regard. He has no regard for that. He gave us our feast days. We don't make them up as we go. Oh, Rabbi Shmuley, we had this Halloween because we fought so many victories and we had the right to party. We had the right to party in Halloween. Show me that in the scriptures, bro. That's one of y'all ish people fables, bro. Okay? Along with everything y'all do. Neither let the light shine upon it. So, hey, look, Job was with the real business. He had no regard for that day that he was born like it was special. He didn't wake up like, hey, what you guys get me? What we doing? We going out to dinner? Nah. He just carried on and prayed that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua had Kasad on him. Okay? That was it. He knew the deal. Now, hey, this is I'm about to close this out. This is where we're gonna get nitty and gritty. I'm gonna prove to you that this is the way Yahweh Bashim Yahushua feels. This ain't just Job. Oh well, Job just had that opinion. Oh, well, where did he get that opinion from then? Okay, where did Job get that opinion? He got it here. This is an example. Amos 5:21. I despise your feast days, not his. He despises your feast days. Ishmas, Halloween coming up, Thanksgiving, your feast days, not the feast days of the scriptures. Easter, because that ain't in the scriptures. The word Easter goes into Passat, which is a whole different thing than bunny rabbits and such. So he hates your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. So when you come together and you think you partying it up, whether it be what we're about to get into in a second, because you see who was doing that. That just wasn't a party for Kamala Harris. That was the church. That was you so-called Christianity people. And you know it was Jake. That was Jake. That's the so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, idol worshiping, serving another God. Right now. Oh, Kamala, come on her. The Edomite. The terror. That's what she is. She looks like one of our something. Like, yeah, she does. She could be northern or southern tribe, but she ain't. But she ain't. Her father is Edomite. Her father's father is the Edomite. And she definitely got it in her heart. She got it in her heart. Okay? So he told us right there that what you think is good is not. And I'm not going for it. All right, I gave you my appointed days. I gave you my appointed feast, not yours. Oh, and what is a birthday? A self-appointed day. Jeremiah 5:7. How shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children, once again, who's thy children? Yasharallah, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, have forsaken me and sworn by them that are not gods. Oh, happy birthday to you. Wanting this bitch to run you. Wanting this bitch to be your king, man. Your queen. When I had fed them to the full. When I had fed them to the full, don't he give us our daily bread? Don't he give us all that we need? They then committed adultery. That's what that word goes into. Let's get it. I want to know. Is it just sleeping with a man's wife? They didn't all say, well, I didn't sleep with a man's wife. What you talking about adultery? That's Naapa. Naapa.
Strong's H, 5003. Naaf. Naaf.
Ain't no F. Why do they find a way to fuck up everything? It's not. It's not a Napa. It's not a Napa. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm cool with the blue letter doing what it do, but when you go to saying shit, anyway, to commit adultery, to commit unusual. Okay, that's in there. Women. I I adulterous worship. There we go. The water. That's the point. I don't know why they tried to spam it down there when they knew that what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua meant when he said that. So he really meant that he's not having your feast days and whatnot, that you forsaken me by. Anyway, Salakia. All right, so I want to read that over again. So we know that's idolatry worship, okay? Here, how shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me, and sworn by them that are no gods, they idols. When I had fed them to the full, they then committed adultery and assembled themselves by troops in the harlot house. What's the harlot house? That's the churches you serve in today. That's why they was in there. Happy birthday. Whoop, whoop. That's the harlot house. Okay? And guess what they did? They brought in the harlot of Babylon. She ain't in the leading seat now, but basically she is because Joe ain't running. So they brought in the harlot to praise her. They did all of this right in this verse. Now, I pray that this has been edifying to you. This is how we going to end this. For you people who don't know, we're going to end this like this. We're going to end this like this. Isaiah 66 and what? 16. For by fire and by his sword. What's his sword? Them chariots. Led by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Also, mighty angel Michael. Okay? With the host. Woo! Will Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai plead with all flesh, all y'all, all the flesh, and the slain of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai shall be many, bloody. They that sanctify themselves, that's what they do, purify themselves, and purify themselves in their mind, leaning on to their own understanding. In the garden, what's the garden? That whorehouse that we was just talking about. Behind one tree, that's the minister. Pastor Porkchop, Pastor Slick Perm, Pastor, I'm taking your wife home or to the back chambers. Al, and put that change in the put that damn change. Pass that pot around again. I ain't see enough money. And then you know what comes next, but we're gonna read that. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden, the building, behind one tree, the false prophet, in the midst, eating swine's flesh. But y'all love that pork though. But y'all love that pork. And the abomination of the mouse. Okay? And that, hey, I've been seeing that. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't say crab legs and shellfish, but it already told you in Leviticus not to touch it. Okay? Shall be consumed together, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So you keep on doing what you keep on. We just here to get the blood off our hands. I pray that this has been edifying. Shalom.